Hello, and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream. My name is John, and I am joined by Bryan,
Hello.
Tannie,
Hey!
and Shannon.
Hello!
And we're gonna play Monster Prom.
Yes!
I don't actually know what this game is, so,
Think of the Jarl, the game that you got me playing with Shannon, no, Ben and Ollie and the other guys. I can't remember. And we said that it looked like one of the characters looked like Amy if she had blue.
yeah.
I was actually
Well, this is somewhat
involved in
similar.
last stream.
Yeah, this is somewhat similar. You basically have to like improve some of your stats and everything at the end before the end of the game happens. And whatever you do or not, whatever you choose or not, that is basically depending on what happens in the end.
Okay, so let's get in and find out how we do at prom, I guess?
Yeah!
Hopefully not like real life.
I actually never
really
went
to
to
prom,
my
actually.
prom.
Me
Mine
neither.
was boring
High
as
five, Bryan.
shit.
You
Let's
managed to do a full game?
do a full
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
We've got 2 hours. Who wants to read?
I will.
No,
Don't
yeah,
all
we
say
go
it at
at
once.
Spooky high school, the sweetest year of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid.
I mean, it seems horrible with spooky high school. I'm also going to move myself up to the top of the screen because this appears to be the text is all at the bottom. I've lost the game. There it is.
Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always
Yay.
willing to live life to the fullest.
Yeah, that sounds like school.
We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Like, for all the were. So, guys, who are you? So, John, I think John's the first one to go, then Bryan, then me, and then Shannon.
We all know who I'm gonna pick.
Are you
Do
going
you
for
know who
zombie
Tannie's
boy
gonna
again?
pick?
I will be Shadow Dude. I'm Oz.
Just so you know, this game also was created by people from the Game Grumps, and there's some few of the YouTuber voices out in there as well. So you got Cryotic. In the DLC ones, we've had a robot that actually, no, hang on, go back. How do I? Oh yeah, because Bryan's next first.
I would assume that the voices are only there if we turn the voices on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have my volume turned off so I can hear everyone properly.
I turned off voices because I figured we'd be doing the voices.
It's more likely just little noises in the background, like, okay. I do not regret anything.
And we had yet to experience the ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Wait. It's that last word I'm having problems with.
Yeah, she's not Ariel.
Damien LaVey, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. That
I definitely know.
that sounds normal for demons.
Yes.
I know who Bryan's going for again.
Also, hi
I don't really
Hellboy.
have a preference, I just go for whoever.
Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. He looks fun.
So he's so precious, he is.
Liam de Lioncourt 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanour hid that he was a truly lovable dork.
He's fresh.
Pollygeist, 22 probably, A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Including apparently touching things, which is not a ghost thing. And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-aware Gorgon. Self-made Gorgon. Self-aware Gorgon? Yeah, she's probably both of those things, actually. With a merciless sense of business. Oh, so she didn't make herself into a Gorgon. She is a businesswoman.
Yes.
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 It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We had only 3 weeks to choose our prom dates, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young, or as Tannie already said, we were young and unafraid,
Yeah.
and we were ready to start.
Yay! This is gonna be fun.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, and they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Yay! Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Praying is kind of lame, but I have a cool text set up with some of the deities. Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pray to me to deliver their prayers each night. I even started to... Praying as a fool, I took compromising gods, pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want.
Oh my god.
I have a text...
That's a picture right there.
I have a group text set up with Dionysus, Bastet, and Loki.
I have made a business out of praying.
Yeah, I don't really care, so I just go for the top one.
Praying for fools.
If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be?
My dog's barking in the background.
No one can make me F an animal. If I F'd an animal, it would be of my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already F'd an animal, so joke's on you, pal. A dolphin, they're the only other animal that F's just for pleasure. A purebred horse. Okay, I'm gonna go with a dolphin and we're gonna move on.
Silver lining to bestiality.
I'm fun. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for?
What do you
His
think?
friendship.
I want my free wishes.
I don't ask for anything. I drank the genie's bottle and
Okay,
I don't
Mago.
I'm gonna have a bit of a... Simon might have a bit of an internet issue. But no worries, we'll try. There we go. Right.
Oh, here we go.
So basically, if you were like to highlight, you see what type of So basically, your charm and fun seem to be quite high, so you can focus on those.
Well, I mean, the auditorium
question is-
sounds like fun. Or the
Oh.
outdoors sounds like fun. Let's go to the auditorium and be charming and funny. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Oh yeah. Also, I just realized I'm completely covering my stats up here, but, you know, suck it.
Oh well.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Scott and Polly pull you aside, one of them holding each of your arms. Whatever's going on, it's serious, says the narrator. Okay, you're a tree.
An interestingly placed bird.
Should we try and do some voices and see who we can voice, guys?
I just want to get Ben in to voice Scott.
We need your help, bro.
Just phone up Ben and... Hey, Ben!
I'll be
We
the
need your help, bro.
Oh my god.
So,
Shannon, you gotta do the voice of this one.
who's Polly?
I remember Shannon's voice for this one.
The mama.
The midterm what?
You want me to do Polly?
Yeah, let's go, Polly.
The midterm for AP Jump Scares is coming up tomorrow and we're so unprepared.
We
Bryan
tried
or me?
everything we could think of to get ready.
I rolled up the textbook and smoked it.
I have questions.
And I eat my homework.
Those don't answer any of my previous questions and just add several new ones.
But nothing works. We've only got one option left.
It's studying, but I guess you're not going to say that.
We gotta cheat, bro. We just
Yep.
need to figure out how to do it without messing with the teacher.
Or messing with the teacher. Either way, you can help us. We're super grateful.
That's all the incentive you need. You hook them up with your ultimate cheating technique. The time machine. It works every time. Brian,
See, I told you us would have a time machine.
I just happen to have one of these things. Polly reluctantly hands Scott $5.
Damn, Scott, you're really good at guessing when people have time machines.
I'm apparently very bad at keeping it a secret that I have a time machine. I'll have to go back in time and erase the fact that... Anyway.
I guess you're just an incredible sense of timing.
Ah.
Now come on, let's grab this time machine and go screw up casually.
Don't do that.
Hey.
You were going to use that time machine to kill Monster Hitler, but this seems like, yeah, about as important. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun.
Wouldn't Monster
No.
Hitler just be regular?
That's what I would have thought. Let's see. Let's have a look.
You've got a lot of money.
Yeah. Today you spent some time on the library's PC mining some Bitcoin. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 Bitcoins, which is equal to $200,000. Which unfortunately isn't equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2.
Yay.
You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming, the gleam of the scheming.
Scheme gleaming.
Alright, I want to do Fira.
Okay.
Crowd serve as well as I. Okay, let's do that again. Crowd serve isn't doing what I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't. Oh, if it isn't Frankie.
I'm guessing you want me to do Polly.
Please.
Well, that's not Polly, is it? That's
Miranda.
That's Miranda.
Miranda.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, serfs were only for the rich and fabulous. Like Vera and myself.
But now, thanks to our app, crowd serves you too can have. Ugh, bleh. You too can have your very own crowded fun serve.
The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wishes for everyone to experience the joys of royalty.
And get richer off of it.
I think our business might be failing because of the serfs are simply not a high enough quality to maintain customer interest.
The serfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. Recruits from the right location.
Don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, is that you can trick anyone into doing anything, as long as you give them the right incentives.
But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Frankie, what do you think?
Let's see, Vera's right.
Frankie, what do you think?
Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a Leather Daddy convention? Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. Leather Daddy convention.
So smart.
Oh, I like that quite a bit.
Excuse me, but if there were conventions for daddies, I am quite sure I would know about them. My father is one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he was not invited...
Just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How does this sound? Free lifetime nerdy talk, guaranteed dress code. Come as you are.
Vera, with the help of the confused Miranda, goes to the next Leather Daddy convention in town. But next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem much, much happier. These serfs we recruited are so enthusiastic to serve. Almost inexplicably so.
And as an unexpected fringe benefit, all the serfs keeps trying to one-up each other's uniforms. So I created a line of latex and leather where that's make just crowd serves in the first. It's a win-win-win situation. Don't worry, Frankie. I won't ask you how you know so much about the fetish community. Yeah, Frankie.
Yay!
Siding
Siding with Vera always makes her happy, and to show her appreciation, she gives you +2 money, and you earned 1 + 1 smarts.
Bryan.
Sure.
Gonna go to class.
Oh, look how cute this.
That day you listened to your elders.
And learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school.
Except you slept through it.
You gain +2 smart. You catch sight of Liam and Vera nearby doing what they do best, judging people.
Do you see the leggings of that succubus is wearing?
How could I
Oh.
not? They're about as subtle as the didactic intent of Jonathan Swift's A Modest Proposal.
Oh snap.
You know, Liam, sometimes I worry that we're the only one two fashionable monsters at the entire school. But then I realize that's not something to worry about. That's something to feel smugly superior.
I could have put it only slightly better myself. Now focus, Vera. We've got so many more outfits to critique.
No way to avoid it. You're about to walk right past them. Enough provides a fashion accessory that'll actually impress them. Put on the hot dog costume you keep in your backpack for emergency. It's so ironic, Liam should love it. Or strip naked and tell them you're wearing fabric that only cool people can see. Vera's all about being cool. Yeah, because I got a laugh from someone. I think I'll go for that one.
Ooh, so bold.
You rip off your clothes, saunter casually up to Liam and Vera, and let them know about your special outfit. They look you up and down, then look at each other, then look back at you.
It looks...
Good. Decent. I give it a 7 out of... I wouldn't choose that for myself, but it's certainly a bold choice. One could say even a...
Yeah. Yes, I too can see your outfit. It's fine.
You are naked! Oh, what? No. I know the class well out for the cool people trick. I wouldn't fall for that shit. I was actually talking about, you know.
Whoa, walking naked in front of people? You truly dance the line between being bold and just being an expression. You gain +2 bonus and +1 charge.
Kalen.
That's dope! Oh. That did just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Just wants to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out out in the bath. You gave serious shits, but you gained 2 Perfect. You need to do it as intensely as they are stupidly. Who can voice the danger? Who will...
Okay,
What?
hold on. First, gotta get into character with my Ninja Turtle voice. Totally weird, bro. You're gonna fucking eat
Oh
like
no,
fucking
you
pizza?
know. God.
You're not
Here we go.
unique. I'm fucking unique.
Ha, you wish. I am unique like a snowflake made of flash-frozen tears.
But I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash frozen fuck yous.
I am so unique, I eat garlic with every meal.
Big deal. I'm so unique I got a tattoo of the baby Jesus on my ass.
Yawn. I'm so unique I let my victim suck my blood.
Oh, so that explains the bite marks on the arm.
I like how you said suck. You like suck my, and then it completely cut out for blood. So you think it's like suck my.
Weak. I'm so unique I go to church every Sunday.
Hey, I do that too if I wasn't allergic.
Would not.
Would too.
Bite me, al you turd.
Don't tempt me, Mephistoloser.
This could go on forever, and if it does, you'll never get the smooch either. Never get to smooch either of them. It's up to you to put an end to this debate once. And you suggest they decided to issue by the number of Instagrams follow or
Tomb robbery contest.
Yes.
Tomb
Tomb
robbery?
robbery.
That's my lan.
That's your land.
Tomb robbery? That's extremely problematic. You expect me to defile the remains of my undead brethren? Just to win a contest?
Seems fair to me. I rob tombs all the time, like for groceries and shit.
Can I groceries and shit?
That's where I got my pet talking skull. That thing hates me.
Well, I won't do it. I have principles.
Looks like I win by default then, bat boy. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go fuck up some ancient graves anyway for last.
You'll probably be cursed for generations for giving Damien the idea, but at least Damien likes you. You gain +2 creativity and plus bonus. Yes.
Let's trade places.
Okay, we can do a challenger.
Should we do random?
Yeah.
The die is cast. This time, Bryan is first.
Ah.
Lunchtime.
It is foot.
You approach Liam and Vera's table to find them thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. This spoon has literally no wounds, apparently.
Ah, wine. That most exclusive of beverages. Even a vampire such as myself cannot resist its class and allure.
Do you know a lot about wine then? I'm having dinner with the King of France next week, and I could use some pointers. Oh, I know this one.
France doesn't have a king anymore.
That's what the media wants you to think. So do you know about wine or not?
Alas, in my centuries of living, I have only learned how to look good holding wine, not how to evaluate it.
All I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that.
Vera points at a bottle of Polly's toilet wine written on it in permanent marker.
It's basically like me and that bathwater meetup's going on recently. So weird.
What I wouldn't give for an experienced sommelier to help us judge which wine is best.
You know nothing about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make stuff up anyway. You strongly recommend trying the sangria. It pairs well with seafood and blood. Okay, that sounds like Leo. The tannins in this robust Malbec are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison. Perfect for diplomatic mission.
Diplomatic? Why would you want to disguise the taste of... Oh. You're going to poison someone, of course you are. You're always poisoning people.
Quiet! No, I'm not. People in no way directly associated with me are always poisoning people, and soon they will strike again. France has served it under its unjust king for too long. Plus, he called me fat as at a party once when I was 11.
Who is this king you keep talking of? I'm telling you, France doesn't have a king anymore.
Soon, Liam. Soon.
Vera's so thankful to you for solving her assassination problem. She lets you braid her snakes. You get a bit a few times, but it's so worth it.
Oh, that's cute.
I mean, that just brings up more questions, really.
My question is, who are you gonna go for, John? Oh my god. Yes.
You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray.
Oh, I know this one.
What's wrong, Miranda?
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray. Fish sticks!
Yeah, fish stick Fridays, isn't it great?
It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
Okay, Maymore.
Air people?
Yes, do you know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals. Don't you read the news?
Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read.
Oh, Wolfman. What?
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any?
He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you get a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out...
My question is, who are you going to try and go for?
Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain no fish.
See, Miranda, there's nothing wrong with a fish stick at all. They're good and good for you.
I suppose you're right. Perhaps it's not the air people plot I suspected after all. I am disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks, rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with.
Well, that's disturbing.
I
Don't
feel so
forget
sorry.
about the snails. There's snails in there, too.
I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you.
Does this mean you still don't want your fish sticks? Can I have them, can I?
Very well. You may partake. I'm not sure where my eating serfs have gone off in any case.
As you watch Scott chow down on his artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have a weird relationship with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still munching those fish fingers. Kaylin.
I'm going in here! Strange. You get a sworn that Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it.
Hey, loser, down here.
It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under the table for totally innocent reasons.
Sure.
A ferocious roar sounds come from the door of this cafeteria. Crazy Martin and the werebear generator is here, and he's looking for someone.
Oh shit, he's here.
Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls under federal jurisdiction.
International law, more like. There's much for Canadian citizens, bro.
Should we alert Maddie?
Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal.
Where's it though, right? Totally happening.
Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from the buzzkill, the bear over there.
Just hide in the ghost zone. You know the special on today's measures. Hide behind a diplomatic immunity and mean both princes of hell, right?
So, who are you going for, Tannie?
Yeah.
Not me, I'm not. I'm not even a princess of hell.
Guess you should have thought of that before being born a commoner, huh?
I wasn't born, Damien. I was died.
Oh, you mean I was dead?
We'll die better next time.
God damn it, Polly.
I'll try to keep that in mind when I'm being tried at Fairy Tale Court for negligent munchkincide.
Wait, let me know how it goes. I'm off to Russian orphanage and get away with it because I'm royalty later.
This is literally like Kaylin dealing with Mr. Foffersley's. No, yes, John. Oh, no. After the orphanage crushing, Damien takes you out for ice cream. Sweet, literally.
Aww.
Let's go.
Tannie, do you remember the bit with the rooster?
Yeah.
Welcome to my little shop. I let you buy things.
See, what should I buy?
Maybe try and either go for an event or take a risk of getting something.
Yeah, I know the risks can be quite high.
It's a drawing from a random kid.
I know the
Okay, so-
composition is not that great and the color palette lacks depth, but fuck it, it's a gift.
Alright, so that will get you a secret ending.
Should we do a challenge?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Tannie.
Okay. Tiger.
Shannon.
Killer whale.
Bryan.
Caracol.
Wolf. Okay.
Player order is decided based on how cute a video where a charming cat becomes friends with the selected animal would be. Start debating now. So basically, like, what's the best animal that...
So,
A fucking cat and a tiger would probably be quite.
cat and a tiger would be pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen so many videos like something like that. It's so ridiculous.
Cat and a
Tiger.
wolf would be up there too.
Yeah, a cat and a wolf.
Cat. Domestic cat and a caracol would probably be up there. I mean, they're pretty. Caracons are.
Killer whales last.
Yeah.
There's no feasible way to actually see that one being real anyway.
Yeah, that would be a strained friendship as well. That would be difficult. So, Bryan, you said
Caracol.
What's that?
Hold
Hang
on.
on.
I'll put a picture in general.
put it in voice chat. Voice chat stuff.
Oh, right.
Because we have that now for reasons of this reason.
Ah,
Still think tiger's gonna probably be the cutest.
of course it is. It's the best good stuff. Oh my...
Oh, I don't know now.
Okay, yeah, that's
It just looks like a giant cat.
I think I just fell into third place.
Oh, they're cute.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to side with Bryan first, then Tannie, then John, then me. That's the way I'd say that. Why did they have to pick Killer Whale?
Bryan.
To the library.
To the way...
That day, you spend some time on the library's PC managing your start kick. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Now, you gain plus $1 billion money, but almost everything goes to cover costs. And you only keep +2 money.
That sucks, man.
Aww.
You notice Vera standing in the corner pit. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting, poisons flying everywhere.
Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire. And it's like, who cares?
Apparently Hissy and Bob.
Some kingdoms, some empires are referred to kingdoms even though they're too big to be called some.
I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes.
Oh god. Oh god. Decapitating to set an example. You could only walk some bangs, or snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. Gonna go with decapitating them.
Jesus.
No! I was thinking of, like, get the snakes to do a job, make them build their own empire. I think that sounds pretty cool.
Oh.
Why, of course. I've forgotten how tasty snakes become without gainful employment. It's all in the best-selling book, Snakes in Suits. I love it. But come to think of it, my snakes already do have jobs. They're just not doing them. Bob, where's the reports on Portugal? They had war yet.
What the fuck?
I fucking love
Why
Vera.
would one of the snakes have that?
Hissy, have you poisoned the school's water supply like I asked?
I have further questions.
Don't drink the water.
No, then how am I supposed to sell water to Miranda's family?
Well, they live underwater, so...
You think it's easily you think it's easy selling water to mermaids?
No, I don't.
Essie and Bob pull out cell phones and start making calls.
What the that?
What? How?
I mean,
They
that
have
just
no arms.
that just raises more questions.
They have no arms. Not
Or fingers.
even.
You don't know which
Yes,
impresses
Mark.
you more. Vera's managerial skills or the fact that there are snakes and use cell phones without thumbs. Either way, you gain +2 creativity and +1 smart.
Okay.
Well,
Let's have fun.
outdoors has a cat.
Yeah, and that's in the shop.
Oh, shop, and
The
I
cat's
can't
in the
go
shop.
fun. I want to have fun though. Mm,
Okay, Tanny, you're going for Damien, then outdoors and bathrooms is where you want to go.
yeah. Should I just go to outdoors or bathrooms?
We can't go really
Um,
outdoors because of the shop.
Yeah, I'll go bathrooms again. That day you visit the bathrooms to take another episode. Don't worry, they won't be an illustration of that specific moment.
Oh,
Thing
good.
is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put your paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gained 2 boulders and probably... Oh, God. God, Kaylin, what's wrong with you? You see
What do you
Damien
have, an
beating the
STD?
piss out of a goblin, like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up.
It's this whole airless one of hell. It don't really bring me up, bro. I hate being a prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against?
How am I
How
supposed
am I
to...
supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Ugh, not even being the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up.
Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it.
I mean, is there anything bad I can do as the king of hell? Literally anything? Oh my god, she called harsh hide. Did you see that in the back?
Okay, what should I do? What's the top one? What's the bottom one?
You're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority. Total war.
Kings
There we
have
go.
harems and definitely join yours. What's higher, your boldness or your charm?
My borders seem to be... Well, I think
Bold
for
would
him,
probably
his
be the
borders
top.
and... Yeah, borders and fun is the ones I gotta keep getting up, so...
Whatever with these, it's whatever's your highest.
I think the top one might be boldness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure top is bold.
Alright, here we go. Yes!
Oh yeah, war. Totally forgot about war. Probably because my dads are such name asses. They keep going on about, what's the word?
Oh, yeah.
Diplomancy?
Diplomonkey.
Diplomonkey?
Oh, yeah, John. Damien's actually has 2 dads, and it's so cool.
Yay.
Diplomancy.
Diplomacy? Am I saying that right? Diplomacy? Whatever. I'll have it taken out of the dictionary when I'm king. Sick on that, Webster.
Damien's so excited he even stopped strangling that goblin. It sends you a massage coupon of a thank you. You gain 2 plus 2 smarts and 1 plus 1 boldness. All right. To the gym.
Yeah, well, Scott, you can just pretty much go wherever.
Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader.
Yay.
You gain +2 charm. After dodgeball comes the obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it terrified, as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, that's a thing. Bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can barely find words to describe them, so I shan't.
I'm gonna try and do this guy. Alright, class, I'm importing this special course from the regular Courageous High School in New South Wales, Australia.
And they're great!
Oh God. Both Scott and Tammy and her.
Be afraid, I believe in each and every one of you. These terrifying will not break your will.
I will not let you down, cute. Giant crocs don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants. Finally, worldly adversaries. What's that abomination over there even called?
That would be like the platypus.
I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror.
Well, don't just stand there. Show them what you got. Clear the course.
What will you go for?
Whoa.
Kindness.
Have a look at them. They're so cute. Let's slay them with kindness. I don't care if that's the right answer. I'm going with that one.
Either is the
They're
right answer.
charming.
Depends
Oh,
on.
my beer.
You approach the vicious beasts unarmed and give a platypus a hug. The mood changes drastically.
Their faces.
Soon Damie is riding a crocodiles like jet skis, surrounded by swooping magpies that chant his name. For a moment you think the koalas are overwhelming Scott, but it's actually just a full contact tea party.
You were supposed to clear the course, not befriend it. But this is even better. Your power of friendship melted the hearts of an abomination. You've made my house cry with joy.
From your close encounter with Australia, you gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Oh my god.
To the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible.
You have a much better outfit for the class play than I do.
Sorry.
Aww.
But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all of your lines.
You
And
just
it's
became
marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos. I can't even read
Pathos.
pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears.
Ah.
You gain +2 creativity. Later, you see Miranda and Vera concerned by the wolf pack who are watching them like a pack of wolves.
Oh, they have great costumes too. One of them is Peach.
Okay,
Alright.
who's going to do this one?
Well, I mean, this is all... Ah. How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not literally be hot dogs?
I wouldn't at all.
This is not at all like how my courtship's to begin. Where are my jewels? Where are my flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies?
Oh man, we'll show you courtships. On the court. When we win. On the court. At sports. We'll show you a sportship courtship.
The fuck? Every time I think the guys at this school can't get any dumber.
Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry. Our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports. 'Cause then we bring it. Yeah. But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one of you wants to go out with us tonight, we can just choose for you.
Yikes. Like they're relatively well-intentioned, but should definitely step in and save one of them. Tonight, Miranda can't. I have 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer's underwater show. You don't want to go out with Vera. I hear her snakes have syphilis. They have syphilis.
Oh!
Oh no, Vera, I'm so sorry to hear of your illness. You look awful once your snakes all fall out.
Snakes aren't going to fall out. They don't have syphilis. How dare you start rumors about me? I should sue you for my reputation is all I have. Other than money, good looks, and great clothes, of course.
So, if you don't have an STD, want to go out tonight?
Sure, I can honestly go out with you. I don't have syphilis, so I can go out with whoever I want, whenever I want.
Dope. We'll howl for you at 8.
Damn it.
Wait,
That's why you should never joke about STDs. You lose 2 smarts and 1 bonus.
Rooney.
That weekend, something happened to Kaylin.
Hey! Fuck. Let's do this. That weekend, Vera invites you and some friends to an abandoned warehouse to help kill a dude. You wouldn't miss it for the world. When you get there, you find Miranda and Damien are there too. Also, a naked fishman tied to a chair. I'm so glad you could make it. We're going to execute this fishman for the crimes he committed against us.
We are indeed. Do you know, this fish attempted to express a conversational opinion about my father.
And he cut in front of me in line at the farm.
And I'm sure he did something to me too. Let's kill him.
Yeah, something happened, maybe.
Now, hold on there, Damien. We can't just kill this son of a bitch. We can't just kill this son of a bitch.
This is an execution. We have to make an example of him.
I sense next week will be Fish Stick Friday.
Yay!
Personally, I'm a big fan of quantity over quality. Why don't we just kill his family?
We already did that. Why do you think he was saying such treasonous things in the first place?
Miranda's right. We need something truly extravagant to add this upstart.
Okay, I'm cool with that as long as you guys are paying.
We're not paying. That's what Kaylin's here for. Oh, hell no! You're not spending your hard-earned cash on this. You got a super rich friend you love to take advantage of in emergencies.
Oh,
Frankie is the natural choice. She spends money just to keep from drowning in it. Let's bring Bryan. He's so rich he can actually afford to eat organic food. Who has the most money?
Pretty sure
Can't you look?
Frankie.
I think it's Frankie.
It's saying use your memory.
I saw
Frankie?
13 on Frankie's. Mine has 7.
I'm paying to execute a dude.
Good old Frankie, always willing to pitch in the few bucks towards a good execution. Hey, Frankie! With her financial backing, you are able to purchase the top-of-the-line offering from luxury murder conversation office.
Gasp!
Oh. The Meat Reaver 2000 XX.
It's so beautiful.
Damien, stop drooling. Your saliva will melt the hole in the floor, and I will lose security deposit on this warehouse. The Meat Reaver 2000 XX looks like a cross between a lawnmower, a beehive, a volcano, a repeating crossbow, and 50 gallons of whole milk.
Damien, sweetie, we all know how much you love murder, but all this excitement is unseemly.
You think I'm less excited just because of the murder? This is the Meat Reaver 2000 XX. The only murder contraption that also makes a perfect cappuccino.
You settle down for the lovely evening of hot drinks and death, of course. You've been a bad friend if you didn't invite Frankie over to join in. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Hey!
Let's trade places.
Random.
Let's go random.
Hey! Alright.
The die is cast, and this morning,
Morning.
Kaylin will go first.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. No, wait. Up here. We're gonna party outdoors. Honestly, I can see Kaylin in that outfit. A day during recess, you start a half an hour rave, and that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point there's 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. New game plus 2 fun. The moment that ends, the sound of masculine energy, if it had a sound, fills the air.
Come at me,
I know.
four-legged fuckwads.
Look, bro, I'm just... Stop hanging out with our cousin Scott, and we won't beat you up, Kay. It's all cool, dude.
So cool, dude.
No, it's not all cool. I'm going to hang out with them whenever I feel like it. Kind of because I like it, mostly because you can't control me.
Scott's a wolf. He belongs with a wolf pack. What do you have that we don't? Muscles. We got those. Sharp teeth. We got those.
Independent thought, maybe.
That's it, Fireboy. We're sending you straight back to hell.
I mean, fine, bring it.
Uh-oh, Damon's not exactly helpless, but this is a 4 against 1. Get in there, help the demon out. Guys, what are you talking about? Damon is a werewolf. Rap battle! Okay, shit. What did I did last time? We did a werewolf, but I forgot. Is that boldness?
Can't remember. I think that might be creativity.
My creativity's at 9. What's the rap battle?
No idea.
No, wait, maybe the top one's smarts, and that's at 11, so... Huh.
Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch its by its toe. If you do, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Right.
Charming!
Damien.
Oh!
Damien, a werewolf. I don't think so, dude.
Oh, man.
If you're a werewolf, then show us your werewolf shirt.
What?
One of the Wolfpack members revealed a t-shirt that says werewolf for life.
See, it says it clearly. He's a werewolf. And he will be a werewolf all his life. We see no werewolf shirt, bro. We can see through your cheap tricks.
Becca, but you just understand that having a t-shirt that says that doesn't really mean you're a werewolf, right? I could own a t-shirt like that easily.
Yet you don't own one, right? That's what we thought.
But you don't have a t-shirt like that either.
What a new mistake. Check this.
He points out a fellow werewolf wearing a t-shirt that says, I'm with werewolf, and he has an arrow pointing at him. Oh my god.
See? Oh, you two pretending to be a werewolf is definitely not cool. We're gonna have to teach you a lesson. And by teach you a lesson, we mean beat you up big time.
Shit. And they do so. Damien's clearly not pleased with your help, and you lose -2 boldness and -1 smarts. Oh no. Let's go.
Frankie!
Frankie.
Where to go? Classroom! That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective! God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to its ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed. At the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts.
Yay!
You're happily examining the shitty crayon drawing you got from the store, thinking about what kind of frame will enhance its childish colors and stupid composition, when Scott approaches you.
Bryan.
Sorry, this is a secret ending, and I just wanna. If you can't get Vera, then maybe you can get Scott. So, let's just keep this in mind. Hey, Frankie, is that a picture? I love pictures. Coach says one picture is worth 1,000 words, and there are many words. I love like pizza and good and boy, so a picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? It looks like a little stick person holding hands with two big stick person, and also lives a house, and the son has hair.
You patiently explain to Scott that this is a picture of a family and that those are solar rays, not hair.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, so those two big bros are protecting the little bro? I get it.
What? No! You tell Scott that the two big stick figures are parents.
Parents? Well, so that's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but well, I've never actually seen them.
Oh.
That's okay though. Once a year they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave Christmas presents because I'm a good boy and they love me.
Oh. Ah, you baby. You still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth. Hey, I'm here to shit on your dreams.
God.
Yeah, everyone knows that all Christmas presents are delivered by Satan Claus, a bearded home invader with lobster hands and a cookie fetish.
Amazing.
But my parents think I'm a good boy.
Psst, Frankie, are you just gonna stand there and let the douchebags ruin Scott's innocence? Distract him.
Whoa! You know this is a serious situation if it's causing Vera to show empathy. Quickly divert Scott's attention by...
Okay, top is smart, bottom is fun. Go for smarts.
Starting
The top one.
Okay, top one. Starting a decision on the history and development of jazz as a musical art form. 5 hours later.
Look, I'm just saying that jazz is a lesser vehicle for African American liberation than it is a memorial to cultural oppression and appropriation.
Just because a musical genre becomes commercialized doesn't invalidate its contributions to society at large.
Guys! Maybe jazz is simply a lens through which all major sociological conflicts in 20th century can be viewed regardless of your personal political orientation. Or maybe it's just cool fun music that's nice to hear. I don't know, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna get some pizza and have a nap.
Whoa, that was close. Nice one, Frank. And as for you, douchebags, the hell were you thinking?
Sorry. I guess emotionally harassing our little cousin is our way of coping with our unstable home life. But you have to admit, it's weird that Scott's been living with us and our grandma his whole life and still hasn't realized our parents aren't coming back.
Yeah, I can relate to that, and maybe it would be better for him to accept the truth. I just don't think he's ready yet. And you know, truth trying to be like jazz sometimes is better. It's about the different, difficult truths you don't say.
You're right. Thanks for helping us keep the lie alive, Frankie. You're a true bro.
For your good deed and deep knowledge of jazz, you gain +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Nice.
Allow me to just say that was an incredibly hard line to voice as that character.
Yeah.
Alright. Jeez.
Ah!
Where you gotta go?
For that, I'm gonna go to the library.
Get the munts.
Hey, Orichalcos.
Hello.
Hello. Greetings.
We are doing good, thank you, Orichalcos. I'm doing good. I don't know about everybody else. I'm assuming those...
We're having fun.
I'm good.
That day, you spent some time on the library PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's monies.
Wow.
It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing, muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can.
Oh, hi there, Oz. Do you think I'm adorable?
Well, that's fairly forward of you. Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that.
Anyway, the other day I was. Oh.
I remember
Oh.
this one. I know this one too.
Oh
I've
no.
got 2 secret endings. Oh.
No, I don't want this. Continue.
I gotta walk 2 people through Scott. Secret endings for Scott. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and Orange Ranch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. When suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute, you're a Disney princess, Scott?
No, it's worse.
They were pretty big for forest animals, and I've never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more.
I know all this.
So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king,
Oh my god.
which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king.
Oh, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally.
Okay, top one's boldness, bottom one's charm. Okay.
Get the charm one.
True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue?
Oh.
My eyes are royal blue?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Liam said they were cerulean. But I always knew that was it a real word?
Scott, buddy, we're gonna have some words.
What did you do?
Oh, Scott, buddy.
Clever Liam, he was clearly testing me. So if my eyes are royal blue because I had royalty inside me all this time, does that mean I have a little blue king or queen inside of me? It is like my true self?
He's so cute though, bless him. Precious boy.
I always expected such big muscles can be of this world. So good old Scott is just a mega for the little blue person to fight against evil.
Yep.
Huh?
Oh,
This
Galen.
this took an interesting turn.
I wonder what my real royal name could be. Sir Beef Wellington? Lady MacBeef? No, Lady MacMuscle.
Odd.
I should ask my loyal furries about that.
Oh my
That's
god.
what they are. That actual furry.
Furries is what I've just started calling this giant furry talking forest animals for short.
That just made one in a costume. Oh no, wait a minute.
Oh no. Wait a minute.
Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Oz. You should come meet my furry friends sometime.
Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. But it's better than not hanging out with him at all. You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun.
I didn't expect them to be real furries.
Yeah, I've gotten quite a few endings in this game. Jewel Gem. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stake. By betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm, That commitment amazes your home team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Hey, this isn't Undertale. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous.
Hmm.
Later, you're wandering through the halls when you hear a voice from around a corner.
Hey, psst. I seem to have accidentally turned the bitch to stone with my gaze. Don't get me wrong, she totally deserved it. Her nose is obviously fake. Plus that nail polish, abominable. But this isn't exactly the first time I've done this, and the principal giant spider said if I did it again, I get a detention. So I need to dispose of yet another body, and I thought that since you're so attractive and kind and clever, what? You'd be willing to cover up the literal murder I committed, no questions asked, right?
Easy, bro. Just dress her up in some stuff from the theater and set her up in the quad like she's a new art piece. Never you fear, my lovely murderess. My good buddy Mr. Hammer will make short work of evidence. I'll even give you the nose as a trophy.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Hmm.
I think the top
Okay.
one sounds like it's creativity.
Yeah, top one sounds like creativity. Um, bottom one, boldness, maybe charm.
It might be so
Oh,
bad.
you don't even wait for River's okay before smashing up the statue. To be honest, you just really love smashing statues.
Brutal, thorough, cost effective. I'm impressed. Maybe next time we could skip turning a bitch to stone pot and go straight to dismembering them with a hammer. You don't mind, right? You better not. I've got something on you now.
Very well, Regulon Survivor's dismembered fake nose at you menacingly. This is great news. Blackmail is how Vera shows affection. You gain +2 charm and I'm sorry. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Well,
Sure.
amazing. Left 3 places. Random or challenge?
Let's do another random.
Yay!
I regret that decision.
Alright, lunchtime. Let's do this! God, I need to get my fun up. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda, where spread while her eating some chow down obediently at the neighboring table.
Yeah, it's very similar, isn't it, Orichalcos?
Yeah. I still don't
You should
get
get
why
the
you
game
collect all
on.
these stupid forks and spoons and shit. I mean,
What?
even the knives don't really look that deadly.
Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing.
Things can be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat, your serfs do it for you.
Well, of course they do.
Well, they're not using any of your silverware.
Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as benefits the lower classes.
So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose?
Things have practical purposes.
These two could go around and around like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Damien's right, Mary. Maybe it's time to start my Mary Queen. Come on.
You want Damien, don't you?
Yeah. Is that the top one?
Yeah, it's the top
Yeah.
one.
I mean, I was just giving her shit, but I am in favor of any plan that gets more people murdered.
Oh, how barbaric. Are you sure that's the right thing to do?
Yep, 100%, absolutely.
Well, alright then. Yum Yum, Daisy, take the sharpest of these silvered wares in your filthy peasant hands and go a-murdering, would you?
Okay.
I was kind of hoping you would do the murdering yourself.
If we're living in an age wherein a lady can't outsource her senseless murders to her servants, I don't know what world is coming to.
Fair enough. As long as the murders get done, I guess I don't care.
Miranda even outsourced some silverware murder to you and Damien as a team. It really brings you closer to each other. Yeah! Let's go!
Murder.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try shopping again.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway,
No, the
welcome.
thing is, I think Frankie and Brian have seemed to have gone to the same person. So we got a bit of a dilly-dally situation.
And well, Frankie going after the secret ending, that means you and John are both going after Scott.
Let's buy. So I got a lot of cash.
I'm still waiting for that one guy, that one,
Well, now we've got the achievement perf.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to go for a secret ending with Vera from the start I was, but it didn't work out.
Oh, you have to actually you have to trigger that route and then you have to get it.
Oh well, I've got it ready just in case.
You find Vera and Polly at their table in deep conversation.
Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food.
Business idea? People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food?
Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supply by selling plastic food. Well,
Business idea? Nipples.
I can relate to Polly. I think I relate to Polly too much sometimes. Just nipples.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Business idea? Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit.
That's better than nipples.
That's actually a really good idea.
Better than nipples?
Yeah.
Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Think worms. They're free. They're 300% organic. Oh my god.
Or math. It's what's for a lot.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, don't try this at home, children and adults. What a delicious idea.
Oh yes, me. I was in a massive daydream there.
But what about for, like, ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight, too.
We'll just sell ghosts off tapeworms along the living one's natural.
Okay.
Where are we gonna get tapeworm ghosts?
Simple. I'll just kill the tapeworms with the unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Well, all of my objections to this plan are solved. Scam away.
Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more. And everybody's losing weight.
Yay! You find Liam taking a picture of his food, and Scott taking a picture of Liam's food. Yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore.
Artistic what? I'm playing Pokemans. Go! The mobile version of the hit Pocket Humans video game.
Oh my god.
What do pocket mans have to do with my food pick?
There's a level 43 Bernard Henson hanging out in the middle of your plate. Here, take a look.
Scott, why does your phone show a tiny human doing pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli?
You mean you don't know who Bernard Henson? Right, this one again. You mean you don't know Bernard Henson? He used to be a chartered accountant, but now he's decided to pursue his dream of being a world-famous potter. That major life change has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams.
Well, I don't care how rare he is, his presence is spoiling my pristine food pick.
Spoiling it? But pocket humans are way cooler than a boring old food pick.
You take that back! Uh-oh, tempers are running a little high. Looks like it's up to you to settle this dispute. Well, I mean, it's the top one.
Yeah.
Good lord, you're right. The layers of irony are perfectly infinite. Go ahead, Scott, capture your Pokemon.
Pokemans.
Okay, here I go.
Wait, what are you doing? Stop molesting my pasta.
I'm not trying to grab your pasta, bro. I'm trying to grab Bernard Henson, but he's too slippery.
You imbecile. Bernard Henson isn't actually on top of my ravioli. He's an image projected by your phone.
Are you sure? He seems so real. Let me just try to grab him a few more times.
No, my artful arranged pasta pockets are in disarray, you fiend! Liam chases you and Scott away so he can rebuild his awful pasta arrangement. You bond with Scott by teaching him how to actually play Pokemon's Go. Trade places.
You should do a challenge or a random?
Let's do another challenge. Everybody choose something bad.
Say your choice. Okay. I got one. Arson.
Tannie.
Children.
Bryan.
Dead kittens in a shoebox.
Oh.
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 Genocide. Player order is decided by how badass the criminal called Mike the selected thing Johnson would be.
So we've got Mike.
Mike the dead kittens in a box Johnson.
Mike the arsonist Johnson.
Mike the arson Johnson. Mike the genocide Johnson. Or Mike the
Mike.
children Johnson.
That sounds very bad. Not
Brian's
badass, just bad.
Just bad. Just
Brian's
Yeah.
the worst. Oh my god.
Wasn't that so bad as John?
It's just.
so are we giving Bryan first place?
It's not badass,
Yeah.
it's just bad.
It is just
It's
bad.
Just really bad. It's so horrible.
Arsonist is probably more badass than that, but...
Yes, burn
See,
now.
arsonist or genocidal would probably be the more badass of a criminal. It's between them two for me.
Putting things on fire is fun. I am totally not an arsonist in real life.
Okay, so shall we go with arson then genocide?
Yeah.
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 Now the question is, which is the worst?
Children.
Mike,
Brian,
Mike the Children Johnson or Mike Dead Kittens in a Shoebox Johnson?
worse than a rapist? A child. No.
That's literally why I said children.
Didn't in my mic to clarify, so if you let get in no way. Pancake.
Wait,
Oh my
solved. Evening of week 2.
Okay. I need to get my fun up. Actually, I'm gonna get my boldness up again, actually. dare you skip class and just hang out in the box because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the only girl. She offers you some of a weird Japanese energy drink. Take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extracts, betazoic, 50 milligrams of caffeine and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness, thanks Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms.
Fair enough.
You're chilling out, not murdering anybody, when Damien sinks up to you. He's holding a large stack with the words "definitely not a corpse" written on it.
Hey, you're gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag.
I believe you.
You never would have guessed.
Now here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse.
I don't believe you.
At least not without my lawyer present.
There we go.
Well, let's just say he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Oh my god, you got someone on half with giant scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It would be an extremely attractive thing to do.
Luckily, hiding dead body is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Disguise him as a drinking fountain. No one knows the difference. Just chuck him in the garage. He'll blend perfectly with the collection of vintage dead bodies. Shit, I don't know which one to pick.
Probably disguise is probably creative, to be honest.
My
Yeah.
critique's up there. And bottom one sounds like it's boldness.
Possibly, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh.
It's either boldness or smarts, which probably both are higher.
What was said about being charm being in there? Because my charm's like at 4. Any mini.
I don't think chucking a body into a vintage dead, but that doesn't sound like charm to me, but I could be wrong.
No.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch it, birds, but don't. If we do, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, here goes nothing. So bold.
Ah, yes.
You throw the corpse in the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof it over to your garage.
Holy hell! Are these all yours?
Yes.
Some of these are total classics. Whoever's listening, I'm really at your heart. Fuck you, you've got 3 popes here. I spent all this time trying to be a great murderer. And the greatest murderer of all was right next to me the entire time.
Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's item, a look of awe in his face. Joke's on him, you're actually just a really accomplished grave robber. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Nice.
Damn.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
Again, let's go.
Hey, we're playing dodgeball again, y'all. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives.
Why?
The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of the moment of weakness by throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom's sequel, but it isn't now, and you gain +2 charm. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in the sacred hallowed halls of education. Lol, JK, can you imagine?
Oz! We made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Why? Why? Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries. They're furries!
I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink.
Hang on a minute, weren't you so worried a moment ago about protecting his innocence?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
It's funny because we got two different routes going on. Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler. My god, you're stupid.
I love this guy, though. Forget it.
Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live peasants can stage a rebellion.
I have so many questions as to where you went wrong, Ariel.
That's Miranda.
Miranda, I'm not really sure.
Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon, I've been telling the wrong voice. Fear is the most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons.
Sure.
Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, and a knife of fire. The usual.
How does that even work for you, mermaid?
Some sort of magic, I'm assuming.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense.
Oh my
I'll go
god.
get you a butter knife shuriken right away.
Your eyes, Miranda.
They're actual shuriken.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better kind of way to roll, right, Oz? I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs,
I can't.
which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me, which are very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader.
I think they're just drawn pornos of him.
We're not going to
Oh,
question
buddy.
that.
Okay, hold on. Top one's money, bottom is creativity. Go for the top one since you've got more money than creativity. Paying taxes to my furries?
No, Scott. No. Other way round.
Sure, that makes perfect sense. If our president paid us a tax for leading us, I would definitely love that president.
Oh boy.
You're not wrong.
You and Scott combine your wealth to prepare the taxes, because you have to pay these furries too for some reason. Scott leaves all excited with some of your money. As your elders always say, any problem can be solved by giving money to strangers.
God.
My elders, Lady, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems happy.
There you are, Oz. Your plan was a success. Who would have known that people love receiving money for no good reason?
Everybody.
Who would have thought?
Oh God.
We found the ultimate political technique, giving money to the people for free.
It's a short-lived one, but sure.
I wonder why money isn't free, actually. Everyone would be so happy.
I don't get that.
We might save the idea to fix the global economy in one of our future adventures.
Scott, stop.
Can we go back to jazz, Scott? That seems to be.
Meanwhile, I would be super honored if you visited my kingdom sometime soon. Wink?
You do know you actually have to wink. You don't. Never mind. This is great. You only hope that by hanging out with Scott, you don't always involve giving out money for free, which has downsides you might explain to him later. But for now, you gain +2 smarts, +2 fun, and +1 smarts.
You should have it the other way though. Frankie.
What have I got? Let's have a look. Answer.
Good old Frankie, what's it to be today? Meow.
I believe this game's gonna be smart, so let's buy the Russian novel. Yeah, who would want to save money from their college fund? You can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless. That's the spirit, champ.
Bryan.
Well, I was going to go to class, but library it is, then. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far, in terms of making people look like imbeciles. I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like... I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out.
Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both?
Yeah, how do we get rich off of yanking people's chains?
Careful with your choice of words, Polly.
What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts.
You're not wrong.
Of course. True, no.
They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution. Let's hear. Why don't you make a phony workout craze? I wrote for Frank Pilot, the inventor of pilots. Oh man, do I have a great prank for you? I call it stealing.
What?
Sure.
Okay, top one I think might be creative. Boldness maybe for the bottom.
Hey. Healing. I like where your head's at, but it could use a catchier name.
What about humping?
Humping is already a thing.
Yeah, the camels have a big market on it. Okay, that was a bad joke.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
Fair point, but we need something classier. Something that says, this is cool and also legal.
Oh, theft.
Warmer. Oh, what about finance? Oh.
That's already a thing.
Fine. How about ambush finance?
I will be right back if someone wants to continue for the moment.
Oh yes, that's hot.
You need one to discuss whether they can trademark stealing. Meanwhile, when you gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness.
Nice.
That weekend, something happened to... Kaylin.
Why me? Some shit's happening. You are joking at the park when Farrah ambushes you by jumping from a tree in a fabulous way. So, Kaylin, hear me out on another business proposition.
What were you doing in a tree?
Yeah, what are you doing in the tree? I think I've become too preoccupied with business proposition. My ruthless but brilliant business acumen have left out areas of my life and little unattended. For example, things seem to have fallen behind this quarter in love department. As such, to branch away from my business mindedness, I will not be hiring for a position of primary love interest. With opportunity for growth within the company to such position as official prom date. I have a resume of 2 potential candidates here, Frankie and Bryan. Oh.
Oh, Tannie.
Oh,
Which of them do you think has the business acumen to help me stop being so business-minded and get on with the romantic life? Special consideration, it will be given to candidates with this plus charm, fun, less urgent for this proposition. A business deal with Farah for her heart. That sounds like a little job for Bryan. I think who has the highest?
Frankie, her favourite position is CEO, or Bryan, his quarterly earnings have always been high, on the endorphins of falling in love. Oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh. You're trying to go for him, aren't you, Bryan?
yeah, I'm trying to go for Vera.
Alright, let's see if I can try and pick.
Choose Bryan.
Falling in love does release a lot of endorphins.
Endorphins.
Endorphins, thank you. Which in turn would help me focus on the business side. Which I'm not focusing on, of course, because we're talking about love right now. And business of love. Thanks for the tip, Kaylin. I'll send you an expense report. For our wedding. Are you kidding? Maybe. Aw, man. Fun. Bryan, you're welcome for a lifetime of good business and good sex. Frankie, you're fired. I'm so sorry, Frankie.
He
And
has a
you,
better
Kaylin,
chance.
you gain plus super smarts.
He has a much better chance of actually succeeding than I do at the moment.
Let's trade places!
I'm lost. Oh, well.
The die is
We're at the
cast for Friday for week 3.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the library because I need some money if Scott's gonna keep giving it away.
This thing wants to pay tax to me.
That day you spend some time on the library PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? It's time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. You hear a cry of anguish. It sounds like several of your friends getting their asses kicked at a video game. And it is! You find Scott, Damien, Liam, and the Slayer. They're playing Federation of Fables, the infamous super competitive MOBA. Well, new character, guys.
Yeah.
They spot you.
Hey, you, us. We need your help. We can't let these noobs win.
It's true. This is so serious that we put our foe aside to team up against the great evil 13-year-old brats that think they are better than us at OF. So I couldn't do that. I could do that.
We were kicking their asses, but their jungler used a super special skill on our mage that cursed them to roam the desert for 40 years in real life.
FOA developers are crazy as fuck. This game is insane.
We need to destroy their base sooner or we'll lose.
Or you can trust me. I'm playing Wally Rex, the Dino Diplomat. I'm in negotiations with one of them. If we reach an agreement, this senseless bloodbath will end in a peaceful truce.
We need to destroy their base before Liam does his lame diplomatic thing. I'm Joe the Hole Digger. I'm digging holes to see what happens. I might find a bone.
Here's a shiny ball, Scott. Go have some fun.
That won't help us in any way, full boy. Think
What if I can find a super cool bone? Come on, Oz, join this alliance. Let's fight the good fight.
Now it all comes down to making the right choice. Which absurd character will be the game changer in this match? Okay. I'm gonna go with Gary, the game developer, because, I mean, both of those sound like they might require creativity, and I don't have that, but...
That was the creative one. Gary, that's still a risky choice, dude.
Oh yeah, that's me. Developing a game isn't a fun task. There's a lot of risk and uncertainty. It's not a wise career to choose. I can't help but feel the game developers are talking to us here.
Look at him. He's running in a bush while developing video games. Not smart. Go, Gary. Fuck, the other team's Ibsen, the Viking bastard, is approaching the bush where Gary is.
Everyone knows Vikings are strong against game developers.
Sure.
Ibsen has 2 battle axes and only Gary is resistant to battle axes.
I can't watch this bloodbath. Clearly Gary's dreams of creating a successful independent video game didn't include facing a Viking with a thirst for blood.
Well, Gary's no longer a game developer. Now he's just a bloody carcass in a pool of his own excrement.
I guess life is always full of unexpected twists.
And we've lost. I guess pretending you could help us was stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, almost as stupid as you choosing a game developer to fight in a violent maze.
Thanks for nothing. They leave. You feel bad. You don't know if you'd rather be the one roaming the desert for 40 years. Nope, this feels bad. But it feels better than the roaming thing, so you still lose 2 fun, 1 smarts.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go randomly to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within. You're at your peak when you decide to go for an overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. Later, you head to the local pizza parlor to help Vera collect her protection money. You notice Scott moping around outside.
Alright, I've got to help with this, don't I?
Hey, Scott, what are you doing outside the pizza parlor? Don't you normally prefer to be inside the pizza parlor?
Well, old story when I did some research into wolf mommies and daddies. It turns out wolf parents are responsible for providing food for their children. Then it hit me. The pizza delivery guy provides almost all of my meals. And you know what that means?
Oh no.
I know what you think it means. He's my daddy.
It means the pizza delivery guy is my mother.
Daddy. It's my mom. Or maybe the pizza parlor itself is my mother hypnotizing.
Or maybe the pizza parlor itself is my mother. It's hard to be sure. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost partner. This one again, that's the correct word. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost mother and get some free pizza, hopefully. But they threw me out. Apparently, I'm not the first person who claimed to be related to one of their employees in order to get free pizza.
Oh.
I don't want to be separated from my mama, though. Please help me.
Keeping Scott misguided hopes alive may be tricky. Expected. But I just don't think he's ready for the truth. Do you think you could get the restaurant to give him free pizza and say it's from his mother?
Ah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
A flexible relationship with the truth anyway. And Scott seems so sincerely invested in this. So you do the only reasonable thing.
Okay, top is charm, bottom is boldness. You're pretty
Exactly
equal in
the
both,
same.
so this could go either way.
Convince the proprietors that you're a time traveler from the future and giving free to Scott is the only way to stop the pizza uprising. Act like an entitled piece of shit until they give you free pizza.
Oh my god.
I'm an entitled piece of shit. Oh, hell yes. This is the role you were born to play. You kick open a door of the pizza parlor and start shitting on
Oh my
tables.
god, Frankie.
Whoa, hey, stop that, yells the manager. You can't poop on those tables. Those are our tables. I can poop on any tables I want, you shout back. My dad's rich, gave me a free pizza. I can't argue with that, says the manager. Have a free pizza on us. Fuck you say to the manager, pooping continuously. Deliver it directly to my friend Scott and tell him it's from his mum. Okay, says the manager. Later, back outside.
Wait, my mom delivered a freshly killed pizza right to me.
Freshly killed. What do you think a pizza is, Scott?
Pray.
Huh. Okay. Well, I don't approve of your methods, Frankie, but it's hard to argue with the results. I'm pleased to see you shared my disdain for honesty and real emotional growth.
Hell yeah. High school forever. You gain +2 creativity and +1.
She doesn't approve when you poop in the tables.
Apparently not.
That day, you'll learn a ton of spells that are as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A
Brilliant.
spell to gain +2 smart. You actually use that last spell and you gain +2 smart.
Okay.
You're minding your own business when Vera grabs you by the collar and yanks you into a huddle with her and Polly.
We're in big trouble, asshole, and it's our fault.
Yeah, ambush finance has been a huge success. Too huge.
They want us to write a book about it.
But we don't know how to write a book.
And we already accepted the advice.
So I took a bunch of Adderall and wrote 270 pages of garbage about stealing.
But of course, the publishing house won't accept it.
They say it's missing a big reveal at the end, some kind of ultimate secret about ambush finance success.
That's where you come in.
Yeah, you came up with the idea in the first place.
For which we owe you absolutely no royalties, by the way.
So we figured you could help us come up with a big secret for the end of the book. What do you say?
Keeping in mind that if you say no, I will have you skinned.
I'm going to guess the answer is yes.
Okay, let's see. Your ultimate secret to ambush finance is that there is no secret and your own suckers for buying this book, or the ultimate secret to ambush finance was inside you all along. Organs. You can steal organs and sell them for a ton of money.
Which one's which, though?
I have a feeling the
Um,
bottom one's money.
And the top one might be boldness.
You do have boldness, but better.
Um,
Yeah.
Oh snap, that's the ultimate prank! We're stealing their money by tricking them into buying a book about stealing money.
Very mean and very on brand. And if anyone complains, we'll just tell them it's avant-garde self-help. French words always shut people up.
Someone tell Sammy.
Someone tell
Sweet.
Sammy.
I'll go put this into our final draft.
Great, but remember, Polly, we've got a bank heist scheduled at 5:30. We can't be slacking now that we're celebrating celebrity birth. God, this game.
Roger that. Man, this is so much fun. I can't believe it's legal.
where exactly is this set?
Of course. Oh, you know.
You're going to pretend you didn't hear all that. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Caitlin. Okay, so I need to get my boldness and my fun up because I need those lot. So I'm going to quickly go to first. That day during recess, you start a rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small cat. Juan actually. You start telling them that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Prom. You know which one? The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mysterious golden cop. The
Oh,
mysterious
of
of
course,
the
that one.
yeah. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say the goblin was 100 people, or was buzzing to hear hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into 2+2 fun.
Yay!
Later, you see Damien packing a bag.
I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have fucking detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured soaky piss on whoever opened it.
Ew.
I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time.
You're growing as a person.
Then we spilled the tea. This school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining beyond fucking ditching.
Do it! Do it! Just fucking bitch! Do it! Cross-species economic and social barriers to make lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in attention find out through silly charm. You're not so different at all. That sounds like charm.
That's the Breakfast Club.
Yes. Don't you forget about. I think the top one is boldness.
100%.
Yeah. Damn, why didn't I think of that?
Seriously, I don't know.
I mean, I just did, but I didn't consider it as a serious option. If I skip detention, what are they going to do? Give me detention? Probably. I can do anything. Make a bonfire out of the desks. Jerk off into the potion. Just skip detention forever. Wreak as much havoc as I want. Fucks, yeah, heavy.
Well, you may have created a monster, unleash your. He's your monster. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Yes! Almost there. Like, I am already there.
Let's trade
Let's be crazy.
places!
Challenge at random. Random.
Yay.
Neat. We're at noon now. Sure.
Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch. You guys can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easy for her. Hey, Vera, what you drinking?
Scotch. Why?
Because it smells like a delicious forest bar and I'm curious, what's it called?
Scotch.
Yes?
No, that's what it's called.
What?
Scotch.
Yes?
No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's Scotch.
It's mine?
No, it's mine.
Then why is it called Scott's?
Oh, you bleak.
That's just what it's called.
Ooh, is it like an energy drink for Scots?
I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people.
Oh no. Scottish people, he's going to take that wrong.
He's gonna take it wrong to Ellie.
Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot.
Someone just, Scott. No, Gah. What will it take to get you to drop this issue?
Scott's not gonna drop it unless you do something. So you cut in and say... Yeah, it's called Scott's, but today it's opposite day, so everything that's Scott's is actually Vera's. Don't you mean today isn't opposite day?
No.
Uh-huh. I'm not sorry, not Vera. I guess I'll be taking your drink. Wait, wait, time out. If everything that's Scott is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And does Vera have to give me all of her stuff?
Sure, unfortunately for you, I have no stuff. All my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now hand over your wallet.
Okay, okay. Boy, opposite day shows the best, isn't it?
More money given out.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not
Oh,
mine.
now we didn't have any money to give to the furries. It sure is. After Scott leaves you alone and Vera, definitely. Wait, this one again. After Scott leaves you alone, you and Vera definitely don't spend all his money on cocaine.
Hmm.
You can't get to Scott.
As I can't go to Scott, let's go and get Liam in to have some fun. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by two beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What? Do these two have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards.
Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder.
And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle.
Death style.
Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food.
Which will be never.
And I have a meeting with the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late.
If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful, like, in a sexy way.
Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan.
Which one would you go for?
With all the deafness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's plate onto Liam's plate and his lap. Ah, stop that. It's too much food. I can't even artfully arrange it into a decent food pick.
Meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of the food on my plate. No problem. Nothing to see here.
Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lie. You traitors! I thought we were in this together.
You thought? That was your first mistake. I say hi all the time, so I never think.
You and Polly ditch the cafeteria, then ditch school, and then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible.
Let's do this. Yes. No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than haunting melodies fill the air. It's a melody of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a simple bovine treat, the song of...
The ice cream wizard.
He's here, he's here. I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like.
Oh goodness, the ice cream wizard only comes but once per solstice, during the hour of the ascendant pancake.
Okay.
I love that. You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerator cart with this shit magic paint on the side.
Ugh, so many great options to choose. Should I get a Magma Bar, Rain Destroyer, Chocolate Boomstick?
Chocolate boomstick.
What about Fear of Death, a Frozen Cobra, or Sugar Berry Blitz?
The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a for some reason. Perhaps I have not tried the right one yet. Which to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced.
Beat him up
Beat him on the
with
table.
all his ice cream.
How boorish.
Did someone say boorish?
No, I said boorish as in lacking social. I see. You did not mishear me after all, but was simply looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard.
Jokes on you, Miranda. I'm never looking for an excuse. Right, this one again. I'm never not looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Look at all this ice cream I got. This one lets you breathe underwater. And this one licks you.
This one looks you.
You brigand, you thief!
I got you some sugar bastard prince lips.
My reservations suddenly seem to have vanished.
Good, because I want to try this popsicle. The stick is supposed to reveal how I'm gonna die. Huh, who knew my death would involve so many bombs?
Okay.
To celebrate the ice cream heist, the invitation doesn't even trust you. Let's go.
Frankie,
Screw it, I've got more money to spend.
let's face it, you're probably going to end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway, so...
You're not wrong. Let's have a think. Let's go with... Screw it, I could be
You
more
can
creative.
actually romance her.
A motivational poster. Bye, stranger.
Let's
I'm now
trade
really low on
places.
Challenge.
Challenge!
Everyone chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Tannie,
Transformers.
Bryan,
The Haunting.
Oh, that's
Shannon,
Rush Hour.
Avengers Endgame.
Oof.
Player is just
Player order is decided based on how bizarre an action figure based on the selected movie would be. Stop debating now.
Well, I just lost.
Well, so would Transformers
Yeah.
lives.
Some of Transformers. How bizarre an
Um,
action. The Haunting and Rush Hour. The
Haunting would be a weird
Haunting
one.
would be the weird one.
Yeah.
Rush
So
Hour would be
that's
Chris Tucker
Bryan.
and a Jackie Chan action figure.
I'm gonna say Frankie.
That would be
Yeah.
pretty weird. That would be
Like
pretty bizarre.
it's more normal, but I
Both of
mean,
you have toy lines.
Kaylin's pretty much like for the Transformers one. That's pretty much like dying out anyway. So
but the thing is, like, the Transformers films are based on the toy line,
Yeah.
whereas the Avengers toys are based on the film.
yeah.
I don't know how that helps the argument. I think that means that I go third.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Evening.
Evening.
Evening. Sure.
To the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place.
You notice we've got a lot of epic dodgeball matches around here.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Many people
Tell
fall
him
during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement, but an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you're lucky if you could do anything with that, and +2 charm. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange.
There you are. I'm so happy you joined me here that I have momentally forgotten my hedges for all beings. You, what? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. Oh, you see, of all these people here, These associates pals screaming at each other in $10,000 suits. This is my family. Well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a rumor full of my worst. But what's family after all? But a room full of your enemies. Anyway, enough chit chat. The real reason I brought you here was to help me make with the stock tips.
You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her.
I have no idea.
I have no idea
Buy one of everything or sell it all.
I'm not so bold, and your bowl's not so good. That has got to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And I've heard Scott talk about his favourite butts to sniff. One of every stock. Do you know how many stocks there are?
You do not, in fact, know how many stocks there are. You guess 6?
Significantly more than 6. And most of them, I think, Criminals Day, old fish sellers, and Shitty Business LLC. Oh look, here's one called Money Hole. It's a tech stock that's promised to be a brand new way of basically setting your cash on fire. Oh, why do I invest in this one? Racebook, the social network for racist.
Oh my god.
Why
Oh
isn't that a
my
real
fucking
thing?
God. But even I bought all this terrible stocks, it wouldn't even nearly surpass my worst investment by far. All the time I invested in you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
there's any
Never
flea hive and all of
did you flee home and order one of every flavor of ice cream. It was +2 charm and +1 money.
That didn't go well. Fuck, I need more money. The day you spend some time in the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? You gain +2 money. You're talking to Vera about her favorite military coups when Coach approaches you.
Hey, Frankie, you're friends with Scott, right? I got to admit, I'm a little bit worried about this guy. Here, come and have a look yourself.
Coach leads you into one of the locker rooms, where you find Scott deep in conversation with a bag of potatoes. The bag of potatoes has googly eyes, a mustache, and a corncob pipe. But it's still definitely a full bag of potatoes.
Oh, hi, Coach. Hi, Frankie. You were just in time to meet my dad, Mr. Scott Sr.
Oh no.
oh no.
He's lost it.
He's
He
really
was on a
lost
business
it.
trip to space my entire life, but now he's back and he'll never leave again.
His eyes are very wobbly, and his body's very potatoey.
I know, right? Family is so weird. These are my friends, Dad. Say hi to my friends and tell them how much we love each other.
The potato bag, being a bag of potatoes, says nothing.
Come on, Dad, don't be shy. Dad? Oh no, are you okay? Dad! Dad! You can't. Oh,
You
wait.
can't tell Scott the truth about his dad. You're already in too deep. What? Convince him everything's okay.
Okay, top one's charm, bottom one's creativity.
Pin a ribbon on the potato sack that says, "I'm proud of you, Scott."
So creative.
Great idea. Good thing you always carry around that exact pin in case of emergencies.
Useful.
You gently pin it to the Scott's potato dad.
You're proud of me? After all these years of not seeing you while you were in space to finally hear you say those words? Or at least to read them off a pen attached to your lumpy chest? Oh, Dad, bro, I think I'm gonna cry. And you think I was always convinced that you were nothing but a bag of potatoes I glued eyes and a mustache and a corn cob pipe to?
I mean,
Look, I know it's just a bag of potatoes, okay? I mean, Everybody needs a dad, right? Even if it's just a bag of potatoes with accessories.
Oh, Sky, you don't need a dad. I mean, I have a dad, but I despise him. I haven't spoken to him in over 10 years.
I'm glad to be Tony the Tiger.
I've tried. I've never known my birth parents, Scott. I know it's hard, and sometimes you might ask yourself why they're not that.
But how did you stand it, not having a family?
I have one. I'm an Oberlin. I'm an Oberlin. And I don't need to know anything about that. If someone abandoning you or me, you know what? It's their loss, Scott. And you know what, Scott? My family... My family is all the friends, youngsters who pass through this gym. You see, Scott, family isn't about blood. It's about love. Am I doing this right? I don't fucking know. But it can be about blood, you know, if the family in question happens to be a crime family.
That's probably the most heartwarming thing Vera is capable of saying. Scott certainly seems to think so. He crushes the three of you in an enormous bear hug. Or would you call it a wolf hug? Either way, you gain +2 charm, +1 fun, and a warm fuzzy feeling that lasts the rest of the week.
Aww.
I haven't been to class yet, so... why
Go to
not?
class.
That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube.
Look how cute that little thing's on your shoulder.
Kiddo.
I'm just going to look into the camera for a moment with that. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Hopefully. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, you also gain +2 smarts for going to class.
Who'd have thought?
After that, it's time for the most important part of the school. Visiting Scott's kingdom of furry animals, as promised.
Oh, God, here we go.
When we get to the forest, you find most of the trees have been decorated with beautiful, intricately drawn pictures of even more muscular than life Scott having various kinds of sex with various different giant furry animals.
Oh, it's my own advisor. He would warmly advised me while I saw my Scott run and run over my Scott friend.
I'm done now. Bye, guys.
Aren't these sweet little furry forest creatures devoted to me? It makes my tail wag with joy.
It is at this point that one of the sweet little forest creature's giant heads falls off, revealing a very startled-looking mummy. Yep, Vera called it. Bunch of kinky furry people live doing furry stuff in the woods.
Oh no! What just happened? Is he hurt? Is my little panda friend hurt? Or was my panda friend never a panda friend at all?
Oh, no. Scott will not be losing his pure joy and innocence over some furry shitty costuming skills. Not on your watch. Not today. You think quickly.
Okay, top one's smarts, bottom one's charm.
Your charm's a bit higher.
I'm charming. Scott! That panda must have been a cursed prince, and now you've turned him back into a person.
I've heard about those kind of curses
Bad hip.
before. And I broke the spell. That's my love for my furry friend.
Oh god.
I
My
can't
God,
believe
you're
this goddamn game.
As their king, of course, I don't love them in the way they draw me loving them. They are very interesting pictures, though.
Oh my God. Thanks
Thanks for helping me out, Oz. I guess I love you too. In a way, wink.
God damn it.
And you guess you love him too. And you love gaining +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Caroline! Okay, let's go in boldness. That day you skip class just to hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. Again. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. Oh.
It sounds like you wouldn't do that sort of a thing.
That monster attack will instantly give you plus 500 boldness. When it comes on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror that... What's the mirror in that? Well, you can keep 2 bodies anyway for saying that yourself out loud. It's like when you're minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of dating in your notebook. When you see Tammy making his way over to you, and which at that point you definitely do not hide your Victorians.
Yo, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuckdoers? I actually think that you're only 70% awful fuckdoer tops.
What?
In fact, I actually think you're kind of rare. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing's as bad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself. To create a permanent image on your skin or fucking ever. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos. If you can come up with something red for us.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's a chance to once and for all convince Tammy and Helen. Don't fuck this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of witches. And on fire pentagram made of a pentagram, also pentagrams are made of. Cucumber. Holy fuck.
I have a
forgot
feeling
which
it's the
one's
top one, but I'm not sure.
which. Let me
Surely a
check.
sea cucumber would just be fun or creative.
Yeah.
Surely the sea cucumber couldn't be the bottom.
Tough might be boldness.
Yeah.
Which is very good for you.
I might go top. Let's see if this works. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Oh.
Oh my fuck.
You need to press a button, Tannie.
Sorry, I'm looking at
That's
things.
the most favorite thing I've ever heard. I made a good choice with you. Maybe the pentagrams could be made of pentagrams that aren't pentagrams. And the fire can be sentient and the pentagrams can hate their deadbeat uncle.
What?
This gun says that on TV because they won't eat them. Then maybe the pentagrams are also ex-convicts.
I'm lost.
This would be the baddest tattoos ever.
Please tell me we get a picture of the tattoo.
I do
Let's
love
go
to see
get them
that.
right now and have them on both of our bodies together forever.
What? You're about to get badass tattoos with Damien. This is the baddest, coolest, dopest, most lit thing that happened. I know you'll be tied together for eternity. You're getting the sickest tattoo of all time, and 2 is +2 bonus and +1 charm. Shit, son.
The
It
Monster
is here,
Prom
guys.
draws near.
Alright.
Okay. Gonna hope.
Frankie, here you go.
Well, if I go for Scott for the secret ending, but I don't know who the fuck to go with.
Oh no.
Screw it. Even though it's not going to be me, it's going to be John who gets it. 100%.
I would also like to ask Scott to prom.
Don't worry, you'll get it. I haven't got high enough stats.
Hurry!
I wonder who Tannie will ask.
Like they're both matching, so fuck yeah!
I
Alright.
can't wait to be rejected.
Alright.
You finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom.
Prom? I don't know. I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You became
Look at his
fixated on it. You've never became a functioning adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the Monster Prom. It is as weird and as sad as it sounds.
Bryan.
If only you pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with.
Prom together?
Oh, I'm so tense.
I mean, I don't want nonsense to interfere with skyrocketing.
Uh-oh.
But what's success if you can't enjoy yourself from time to time, right?
Oh!
And you're not that bad, I must admit. Okay, it's settled. You will happily enjoy myself.
Yes.
Oh, don't read too much into that. We can discuss the details later. Hey!
Prom was
Yeah!
awesome but short. Rita took tons of selfies of the two of you, and at one point she revealed her true intentions. Perfect, now we have a solid alibi for what we've been doing tonight. Now the real party can get started.
Of course.
And then you spent the rest of the night mercilessly hunting down her most hated enemies. She taught you how to properly use a sniper rifle, and it was super intimate and flirtatious. Bloodiest bonding experience ever.
Nice. Caitlin! You finally plucked up your courage and asked your beloved to go to the prom with you.
Prom? I guess we can get so wasted that we end up burning stuff down, right? That sounds like a rad date to me.
Yeah!
Let's burn stuff down together till dawn.
Let's burn stuff down together till dawn. The prom was great. Yay! I love this character. She does not wear a dress. She's like proper suit. Prom was great. You crash a limo into the wall of skull and it was the best entrance ever. Everybody had a great time dancing under the lovely lights of the car on fire. Yes.
Oz.
Prom? I'm not sure, bro.
No.
I have a kingly role, and attending prom doesn't seem very responsible as a ruler. I don't know about history. Maybe some other king or queen has stopped ruling their kingdom to attend prom. I should check. I mean, I think you're the person I trust the most. And I'd love going to prom with you, but my kingdom. Sometimes a good teammate has to make sacrifices for the team. You know, the teammate is me, and the team is my kingdom. Oh, and the sacrifice is not going with you to prom.
Oh, we failed, John.
Oh.
All that thought. I truly am sorry. Sometimes there's not enough space in one Scott for both ruling a kingdom and love. Bye.
Scott leaves, and you swear you saw a manly tear running down his cheek. It's okay. You started all this to seduce Scott, but now you put more value on his happiness and on his pursuit of a career as king of a totally fake kingdom.
God.
You stay by his side as the best furry consigliere that has ever existed. Your relationship with Scott strengthens, and in the end, his kingdom sees that. Scott thought his kingdom and love weren't compatible, yet it seems to be quite the opposite. Scott's subjects started drawing lots of suggestive art pieces depicting the two of you.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Facing that explicit art makes you rethink the nature of your relationship, and it ended up being
God.
closer to all that NSFW art.
Mostly like to die the fire, but we all do it. She's literally is on fire. Best
And
at being
Vera was
disappointed.
best at being disappointed.
Oh my god. We've done so good, guys. That was so fun.
Yeah.
And there is Monster Prom, that one. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Life, it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott turned out to be a genius, and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. I don't buy that.
Funny enough, he
Right,
came.
and it
Scott
says-
became-
Scott became
JK.
an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports.
And I
JK,
forgot Scott
he
became a
became an
world-
athlete.
Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended up his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of an athlete he admired the most.
JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but is lovable and good-hearted as ever.
He's back at high school again, working as the coach. Aw.
Vera kept being fierce and strong and stunning. Some haters once
my-
said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch.
Oh my god, Fear realized that
Damien
she was
found
carrying
peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it.
Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. For those
Damien
3
left
weeks...
us at the very end. Monsters.
For
Pushing that
those...
one to the legal affair, he ended up in prison for arson.
For those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended them, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Woo!
Yeah. So we got on a secret ending.
Yay! Guys in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We might do some of this again another time, but for now,
Yay!
if you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It lets you know when we go live. Also, Sunday night, Tomb of Annihilation is back with the group dealing with Riordan charging into rooms and touching everything.
Again.
On Monday, Sean and myself, I think Sean is going to be there. I need to double check that actually. At least myself and Michael and Rekia will be back on the Sky Factory server. Michael has collected some materials from the Lost Cities and is going to start building us an applied energistics computer network. And I'm going to make food happen because we need food to eat. Wednesday next week, Tannie is in the driver's chair as we take back another look at Curse of this Vampire Dude. Friday next week will be a thing. I don't know what it is at the moment, but no, Friday next week is, I'll be back with these guys and some others as we play Escape from Apex Labs, Mutants and Masterminds.
Nice. Yeah, and like 11 new images in together. Yay!
I apparently unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons.
Yes.
This is
Oh,
about to
God,
get
no.
weird.
Dragon.
Where was I up to? Next Friday is that. Then we've got Storm of King's Thunder, and then then we'll have other things. Stay tuned. But for now, guys, farewell. Good night. See you all later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night.